after Dortmund. He's doing a good job. Now, though, the pressure is on, and here comes Tocacello. Tocacello, side by side as they pass our commentary position. Over 150 miles an hour down the front straight, and Tocacello of Italy takes the lead for Germany and Dortmund.
Yeah, that's it. Enrico lapped actually 1.2 seconds quicker on that lap and overtook him even before the end of the straight.
So excellent move. That was textbook Estoril overtaking by Tocacello. His experience showing as they go up the hill. Here's another look at it, Bruce. Can't get much better than this.
No, and you could see Tottenham car running a little bit wide and not taking the throttle early enough, exiting the last corner, and Enrico could take his line back before the end of the straight, basically, and he's now pulling away quite strongly with the fastest lap.
An important race for Tocacello in many ways. He was taken out of the AS Roma team, so to speak. Not quite sure what happened in the team. Either way, even talking to Tocacello, he said, well, I may be from Rome, but I've always been a Dortmund fan. And then he just smiled wryly at me, which basically means I'm not going to tell you the story, but basically we didn't get on, so I'm out of there and I'm back in Dortmund and I'm happy. So I said, okay, I'll leave it at that.
And he's doing well just now, so so that's good for him, and good for the Dortmund team, who was pretty strong from the start of the season with Nelson Philippe, and then with Paul Meyer, where they had a victory, but they were a little bit unlucky, so it's good that he's up there.
Adrian Valles, Liverpool under pressure from Beijing at the moment. You can see the green and white of Beijing's David Rigan right there with Liverpool. And Jelmer Berman struggling again at the back. PSV Eindhoven were hoping to score some points. The gap was 18 points at the start of this race. 8 points between PSV and Liverpool.
And I think AS Roma is making a move on Sevilla, but Borja Garcia, with his experience, is staying in front as Liverpool is pressuring them actually very much. Those guys, all those guys there are very, very fast, but they can't put in quick laps just now. They're lapping 31s.
Whoa! Rangers are off! Or is that Atletico? One of the two. I think it's Atletico. It's back on, dust flying up.
I think it's the Rangers, you were right.
My eyes don't deceive me. Oh, and it was Rangers. Well, okay, Denou, poor old Ryan Dezell,
who was having a
bit of a Highland fling, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he was 5th in the race, so he wasn't doing a good job. Oh, Liverpool!
Don't be careful! Valles has got to be careful. He could get in real trouble, and he is in real trouble. And he's put Galatasaray out as well.
Roma.
That's AS Roma. Roma are out. This is a big story, and there is damage surely now to Liverpool.
No more front wing. No more front wing for Liverpool.
Well, I'm afraid that is the equivalent of a professional foul.
It's over for the both of them.
And you have to ask, what on earth was Valles doing in the penalty area, scything down another driver and team like that? Sadly for Frank Barrera, his weekend is over, and they're giving more Christmas presents away.
Yes, he was a great pole sitter for his first time ever into the race, as we see.
Oh, nice move!
Basel overtaking the Spurs.
FC Basel going back into second place. Spurs now dropping down to third. Al Ain still going strong. But now the big story is Liverpool have thrown it all away and they've taken Roma with them. AC Milan are the team to watch now. They are in 6th place, just behind this battle. There they are, just behind. And in fact, the next man is Olympiakos' Kasper Andersen in the sights of Robert Dornbos. Here's Liverpool getting a new nose cone, and they've lost their boots, so to speak. And David Hale won't be best pleased with that.
No.
Because he didn't need to do that, did he?
No, it was I mean, this is not the place to overtake. Okay, he managed to overtake on the previous race. He overtook Milan there, but Milan were just coming out of the pits, and they had cold tyres.
Tocacello in clean air and getting the fastest lap. Not a surprise there, at 1:29.8. He is flying. He's almost 2 seconds quicker than anybody else behind him. Meanwhile, here's the overtake of FC Basel on Tottenham into the first corner. Textbook stuff.
Ooh, that was a late braking. Couldn't make the apex.
Doesn't look as smooth as you in your lap.
He was probably a little bit quicker than me on my lap.
You think?
That lap. Yeah, I was taking it easy.
Okay. So he's in second place now. Max Wiesel of Germany representing the Swiss FC Basel team. Tottenham Hotspur still going strong, and this is a good outing for Dominic Jackson so far. Back on board with FC Basel as they head down to the first corner. Hard on the brakes. Is he any smoother this time? Much smoother this time. Elaine getting a little bit squirrely, and that allows Tottenham to get right alongside them into turn 4.
But Alain made a move on Tottenham and it worked. So Tottenham now is down to 4th position, and they have Olympiacos right behind them, ready to make a move, as well as AC Milan.
Bruce, how's your dancing? Just heard there's 2 Brazilians in a nice samba. Flamenco and Corinthians are about to go at each other. Love it. We've been looking forward to that little battle.
I think that Corinthians looked a little bit stronger than Flamengo, but it's going to be a good fight. And Jackson.
Well, Jackson's holding up the field.
No, he went off.
Oh, he's gone wide this time.
On the brakes.
Dortmund, and Basel, and Spurs dropping down.
I can't believe the AS Roma car is still there.
They should have got rid of that by
yes,
now.
And there was a yellow flag, so I'm not sure. Well, it was very dangerous what just happened. It was very fast, but Olympiacos overtook under a yellow flag, basically.
Here we go.
See, now, there is a yellow flag there. What's going to happen? AC Milan backed off on purpose. He didn't overtake the car because he knew there was a yellow flag.
So that could be good spotting, Bruce. That's why we've got you up here. Love it. But you're right. I mean, there was no question that there had to be a solid yellow there. Yep. Liverpool now have caught right up with Dortmund.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing, but they stopped. They changed the front wing, and now he just wants to show what kind of pace he's able to put.
Well, it's never over till it's over. The pit stops could cause more problems.
True.
But what a dramatic start to this one. It's Dortmund who leads. Liverpool have been in for a pit stop already.
Yeah. Tottenham are now down into 5th. AC Milan is going to make a move very shortly.
And the pit window is shortly going to be open. Rangers have pitted and Liverpool have pitted already, but that was because of damage, and Rangers also because of problems. Dortmund, though, so far are the fastest team out there. And Tocacello redeeming himself, and that car's still stranded there at AS Roma's, and that is a precarious position with those cars coming by, 750 brake horsepower. They don't really want to be out there too long. No. There's the lap comparison between Dortmund and Basel, and you can see 1.3 seconds in terms of how much quicker Dortmund is, and Liverpool are there with them. We expected that, I suppose.
Yeah, Liverpool is actually quicker than Dortmund, but he's kind of out of the race because he's 1 lap down.
Well, Liverpool are now singing for their supper, really, because I don't think David Hale's going to be best pleased with his driver after this one, so I think he's going to make sure that he gets the fastest lap, if nothing else.
Yes, but I'm not sure it's a good strategy to be following the leader to make the fastest lap, unless you get a tow and the leader's the quickest driver out there.
8 laps gone. The pit window will open between 8 and 20. Across the line they come. Dortmund, Basel, Alain still in 3rd place, Olympiacos. AC Milan are 5th place. And it's AC Milan who are going to get most out of Estoril if they keep on going.
Yeah, Tottenham Hotspurs lapped into a 1:33 on the last lap, which is pretty out of the pace.
Maybe physically feeling the strains of that opening salvo. Dominic Jackson and Tottenham Hotspur down, as you say, down to 6th place at the moment. And look at them all queuing up behind Max Wiesel.
And Corinthians is in front of Tottenham Hotspurs. Now Tottenham will be down into 7th place.
Well, as I said, Corinthians and Flamenco going at it in 7th and 8th, the 2 Brazilian teams. The 2 great and giant Brazilian teams are next to each other. Race control message, pit window is open after 8 laps. Here we go. You thought it was fun already, Bruce? It's about to get even more fun.
Indeed. I think AC Milan could hit in early as well. I was going to say AS Roma and Liverpool, but...
No, Milan might be the first in, mightn't they?
Milan might be the first in, exactly.
Simply because of the traffic.
Yes. I'm not so sure what's happening with Anderlecht, because they were up there and they're back down and they get into the field. They had problems with the engine temperature.
Okay, we're about to see the substitutions. Who's going to come in first? Tottenham are readying